Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. So Oklahoma State's offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To throw, it's Flores. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot. Got it in stride at the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Just a little off. Incomplete. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Dropping back, it's Flores. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's 4. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hit as he throws. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. The Cowboys will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. Moore will throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bryant. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Trying to do it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Flores. Plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Bryant. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today. And on the field,
Hey, that's a live ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Right back to the well. Running into the open space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Looking downfield, it's Flores. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to surge it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Moore to the air. It's complete to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Brock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I playing man coverage on the back end. Get in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
The Cowboys send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oaks. Now the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. To the air, it's Flores. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. And that one's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Timeout call adjustments. Offense in a bunch formation. On the ground, it's Hughes. Inside the 45. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try the right side. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll pull it on the read. The Ducks will move the sticks. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's got him. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. Moore to the air. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Jacksonville State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 26 to Liberty. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Time to take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Moore will throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Ducks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. Wants to return it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play-action fake. Rushes on him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Lofts one high and deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Moore to the air. Working that left side now. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. The Ducks get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Finding open areas. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a...
Oh, he's got some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Pulled down for the tackle. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long for the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. throwing right. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ducks! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Using his legs and sprint. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Dropping back, it's Flores. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cowboys need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He'll do it himself. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Bryant. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Flips it out on the screen. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the pass in Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
6th play of the drive coming up. Moore will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground because there's not much left. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. It's Lloyd. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Push out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Caught in in the backfield, it's Benson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Moore to the air. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. He caught it! So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, but the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. Pulls it in on the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll try to tack on one more. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Oklahoma State, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the quick grab. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
He's drawn down at the 19-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll leave it with him. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore will throw. Hauls it in. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Ducks are flying down the field. They'll give it to him again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Tripped up for the tackle. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
3rd down coming up.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.